Nuclear chemistry or radiation can be used to generate energy. One way of generating nuclear energy is by nuclear fission. In nuclear fission, a large uranium-235 nucleus is bombarded with a neutron, which makes it a highly unstable uranium nucleus. Now, this very unstable nucleus will immediately split into two stable nuclei, krypton and barium, while generating an enormous amount of energy. And along with 3 more neutrons that can go and bombard more uranium-235 nuclei. The emitted neutrons have high energies and bombard more uranium-235 nuclei, and this would continue as a chain reaction. This chain reaction would generate gigantic amounts of energies, radiation and heat, which would eventually lead to an atomic explosion. Therefore, it is important to sustain this chain reaction. This is done by utilizing a critical mass of uranium-235 to control the reaction so that only the required amount of energy is generated by the nuclear fission process. The other method of generating nuclear energy is called the nuclear fusion. In nuclear fusion, two small hydrogen nuclei fuse to form a larger helium nucleus. Some mass is lost and a tremendous amount of energy is generated, which is considered even more than the energy generated by nuclear fission. The only caveat here is the process requires an extremely high temperature to fuse the two hydrogen nuclei, about 1 billion degrees Celsius, to overcome the repulsion of the two hydrogen nuclei and cause them to fuse. This high temperature is difficult to obtain and difficult to maintain. So the nuclear fusion method of generating nuclear energy is still in experimental stages, while scientists are still debating about the cost and difficulty of reaching and maintaining such high temperature. If it ever becomes a reality, nuclear fusion would be a method that would generate less radioactive waste and shorter half-lives from the fusion reactors compared to the nuclear fission method.